about energy. Let me put it that way. Because if it doesn't feel right to us, people will say, well, it's not right. Well, what is right and what is wrong? What is right and what is wrong? This is where we're learning to judge or become non-judgmental. This is really where your discernment or our discernment actually becomes key, because I'm not judging the situation anymore. Do you understand? This is a really good time to look at this, because we have Zeus and we have Hermes. And so these two gods are meeting up. Zeus is in Ashley's 12th house, is in my 6th house, is in Jazz's 7th house. It's in Honora's 11th house. So Zeus is meeting up with his son. And so anything can happen in this place where I'm making a storyline, truly. With the new moon, there can be changes with relationships, with family, with your organizations, because that's what's happening with this new moon. Ashley has 12th house, which is organization, spirituality, hospitalization, institutions. Things can change concerning the last 12 years ago when Jupiter was in this house for her. So when you look at the new moon, and I did switch a little bit because I want to go into that. When you look at where you were 12 years ago, because Jupiter was here 12 years ago for each of us, then you can say, okay, I've made improvements. I've changed some things. For me, it would be I changed some things concerning my health and, my work relationships. You know what I'm saying? Also changing things that have to do with my mental health and so on, but also still serving on another level. So you can look at yourself and say, what was I doing 12 years ago when Jupiter was here in this house? And the things that would be different would be the fact that there was possibly the South Node was circling the top of that sphere where it is not now. The South Node is on the side, right? Or yeah, it's on the side. And so it's not affecting that house the way that it would have before. So I think 12 and 4 here, 2020, there's things that people can retrieve. People can get rewards according to their development, the self-development in this sphere where this new moon is. 2020, we were on lockdown when Jupiter was here, and it's not the same place it was 12, but the energies are almost the same. So 2020 brings a lot of remembrance, because people are talking about Trump 2020 here, 2024. And what they're talking about is who's a suitable president. And I'm not telling us to look at that part. I'm telling us to look at things on a bigger scale, like, okay, where does that put me? In 2020, we had a sickness, right? And Jupiter was not there, but Jupiter's South Node was going on. And Hermes, or the mercurial house, was affected because there was a lot of mercurial energy. So there's a lot of things that we can see that was going on with our life that could bring back blessings, and also can be a ion sight to say that I really changed some things. This new moon, all right, 4 years ago, because the new moon happened 4 years ago. And the new moon in Sagittarius in May happened 4 years ago. They happen every year, but we have a cycle. And isn't it something how the election cycle is every 4 years? That means that it can change, which is alchemy. Something that you changed from 4 years ago to now, something that you changed